By now, you will have realized that people who make horror films are a down-to-earth, family-loving bunch with absolutely no neuroses or perversions whatsoever. At least that's what they all try to convince you. One of the primal myths of the horror movie is the werewolf legend, explored in our next treat by Hammer Films. The Curse of the Werewolf, made in 1960, is being shown tonight in an extended version, never before seen in public, with long deleted slobber and slash sequences, lovingly restored. Reaching back to the vintage year of 1960, we now have Mask of Satan, also known as Black Sunday or Revenge of the Vampire. This item also features a spectacularly fertile fan in the shape of rank charm school graduate Barbara Steele, once described as the only girl in films whose eyelids can snarl. Adapted from a folk tale by Nikolai Gogol, this is notable as the debut of director Mario Bava, one of the unsung geniuses of the form. And keep an eye out for a novel way of dealing with vampires, involving a barbecue skewer and a mallet. In Blood of Dracula, we find a very strange breed of feminism at work, as a teacher turns one of her pupils into a blood-sucking monster with a nice line in tight sweaters, all in the cause of ending war. It's so nice to see a social conscience at work. Viewers will note that the film displays an admirable commitment to recycling waste by taking the script of I Was a Teenage Werewolf and switching the sexes of the lead characters and exchanging one monster for another. But don't touch that off switch yet, for this bloody treat has its own special taste.
Ladies and gentlemen, live, but not as you know it, from Television Centre in the throbbing heart of West London, please welcome the High Priest of Horror, Dr. Terror!
Nice to see ya, Please yourselves, you miserable bastards. Dr. Terror here with another episode of the Degenerate Game, the show that takes ordinary people off the street, humiliates them to the point of torture, and lets them at each other in a frothing frenzy of embarrassing violence. Please welcome my beautiful and talented fiancée, Anthrax Bluebush. Give us a twirl, Anthrax.
Beautiful, my dear.
Gorgeous. Incidentally, for those of you who have written in and complained, these are my own horns, and how could anyone have the temerity to suggest otherwise? Without further distraction, let's thrust ourselves over the conveyor belt to examine this week's star prize, The House of the Seven Corpses, a horror film financed by morons. Mormons. Tonight's prizes include a derivative script, John Carradine as a hammy caretaker, has-been stars John Ireland and Faith Demergue, 7 gruesome murders before the credits, a tease made, 7 more gruesome murders after the credits, an old dark house, gruesome 1970s fashions, a grave in the garden, a rotting zombie, a family curse, a cuddly toy, a stack of cliches. Oh, time's up. You'll kick yourself when you learn what you missed. Well, at least you're not going home empty-handed. You're going home no-handed. And now, the film.
So there you have it. Dismembered with a chainsaw or living with Michael Winner. Which is the worse fate? You be the judge. And now a real treat. From hell it came, which actually came from Hollywood in 1957, not that you'd notice. Combines radioactive paranoia, native superstition, and bone-freezing silliness. This rare gem also features an angry-looking walking tree which stumps very slowly through the undergrowth in search of victims stupid enough to blunder backwards into its stiff but deadly grasp.
Hello, my friends, diddly-dee, and welcome to What's My Slime, the panel show in which minor celebrities who can't get work anywhere else quiz unusual individuals. This week's panel consists of novelist and critic Frank Pompous, giggly actress Amy McUnemployable, and crusty pundit Gilbert Seldom Hard. And our first mystery guest is Count Sinestre.
The stranger who threatens to expose us must be struck down.
I know, you're the head of the satanic cult, aren't you?
You're so close, but not quite there, as the bishop said to the actress. Oh.
You are a one and no mistake, Dr. T.
Yes, I certainly am, but that's none of your business.
You are firm.
I think I've got it. Count Sinestre, Devil of Darkness, you're a werewolf, aren't you?
Completely wrong there, you raving criminal. Count Sinestre, Devil of Darkness, head of a satanic cult, is, in fact, a vampire.
I knew it.
And why didn't you say so, you damn fool?
Oh, boys, I shall have to take you in hand.
And so, Devils of Darkness.